In most simple words, we can say that this law of constant proportion states that in a chemical compound or a chemical substance, the elements are always present in a definite proportion by mass. We have referred to the definition of compound also, that it is actually a combination of two or more elements which are joined together chemically in a constant proportion or in a definite proportion or ratio by mass. This law of constant proportion was given by Prost in 1779. He analyzed the chemical composition, type of elements present and percentage of elements present of a large number of compound and came to the conclusion that the proportion of each element in a compound is constant or fixed, and then stated that in a compound the constituent elements are always present in a definite proportion by weight. Here in chemistry, weight and mass can be interchangeable. After n number of experiments, it was formulated by Prost that according to the law of constant proportion, chemical compound always contain exactly the same proportion of element by mass. This law of definite proportion or constant proportion is also called the Prost's law, which is named after the scientist who formulated or proposed it. Let us try to verify this law by taking different example. Now let us take the most common one, that is water. How is water formed? When two atoms of hydrogen combine with two atoms of oxygen, they form water. That is, two molecules of water is formed. As you can see on the screen, that mass of one atom of hydrogen in water is 1 gram. And since here the mass of 4 atoms of hydrogen in water is 4 gram in this case. Mass of one atom of oxygen as shown in water is 16 gram. But here we have 2 atoms of oxygen that is formed by the above chemical reaction. So the mass of 2 atoms of oxygen in water will be 2 into 16, that is 32 grams. Now let us find the ratio of mass of hydrogen and oxygen in water. That comes out to be 4 gram is to 32 gram. And by reducing it, we get it in the form of 1 is to 8. So we conclude that a pure chemical compound is always made up of same elements in the same mass percentage, as we have seen in water, that it always consists of same two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, combined together in the same constant proportion 1 is to 8 by mass. 1 part by mass of hydrogen and 8 parts by mass of oxygen. Let us illustrate the same with the help of another example, ammonia. Let us decompose this ammonia, NH3, into nitrogen and hydrogen and find out the ratio of the masses of nitrogen and hydrogen, that is 1 nitrogen and 3 hydrogen in the compound ammonia. As you can see on the screen, mass of one atom of nitrogen in ammonia is 14 gram and mass of 3 atoms of hydrogen in ammonia is 3 gram. So ratio of the masses of 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atom of hydrogen will come out to be 14 is to 3. So we can say that the elements nitrogen and hydrogen in the compound ammonia always combine together in the same ratio, that is 14 is to 3 by mass. Now let us try to verify or justify this statement of law of constant proportion with the help of decomposition of water. That if we tend to decompose 100 grams of pure water by passing electricity or by electrolysis, what happens? See, Before this, we had seen decomposition of ammonia. That is 17 gram of ammonia. When it decomposes, it produces 14 gram of nitrogen and 3 gram of hydrogen. Therefore, we get the ratio as 14:3. Now, taking water. When pure water of 100 gram by passing electricity, it is decomposed, we get 11 gram of hydrogen and 89 grams of oxygen. And if we keep repeating this experiment by taking water from different sources, because source really does not matter, it has to be the compound water. Whether it is from river or from sea or from your RO, you will find that the same masses of hydrogen and oxygen are obtained in every case. So therefore, this experiment shows that water always consists of the same two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, combined together in the same constant proportion, that is 11:89 or 1:8 by mass. And this is the law of constant proportion. Students, review through your lecture. Stay safe. Take care.